Hey, Shalom Markings, Rakam Akapashim, Jim Eslon, and giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Chadash. Want to give double honors unto the elders, the apostles of GMS, and Shalom out there to the hopeful that expression is truth and all sincerity. Just, back again with another quick video. Thought I'd have a little bit of fun with this one, because it's good to see, Amalek catching some hell, from the cops, this time around with their dodgy tongues, man. These guys are criminals. Schiesters, right? They wanted to get that word shyster, man, because I didn't know holy meant, but it works. It fits them. It fits them, man. Right? You got here shyster, a person, especially a lawyer. And them man that got a lot of lawyers. Them Amalekites, right? It's a person, especially a lawyer, who uses unscrupulous, fraudulent, or deceptive methods in business. But this one I thought was a little better, right? Shyster is a slang word for someone who acts in a disreputable or unethical or unscrupulous way, right? Esau, Amalek, right? Man, they're the worst, bro. But they get away with shit because they're the ones in power. So it's nice, to see Amalek catch some heat from the authorities. This is in a disreputable, unethical, or unscrupulous way, especially in the practice of law, sometimes also in politics or economics, which, they're all up in there too, okay, which we know, in all these different other places, right? So, yeah, it's good to see them catch a bit of hell from this little raid that went on, man. Digging tunnels into different properties and it's crazy. Hey, we don't call them master splinters for no reason, bro. You know what I mean? The man have got tunnels, man, looking like Hamas out here. you know? So yeah, cops clash with a dozen Orthodox men in synagogue as riots breaks out over secret underground tunnels, man. Who knows, man, what they're using the tunnels for, man? Crazy ass shit. Wicked ass shit. This is an unholy riot broke out in a historic Brooklyn synagogue when a group of rogue members, armed with shovels, dug a secret tunnel to gain access, and cops and hard hats tried to thwart them. So they were beefing, man. They were trying to protect that tunnel, man. So they must have the MODs there, chemical weapons, you know. Well, I'm not even gonna read the article, man. I'm just happy that you see Amlek catching some heat, man. He got some pictures here, but they're doing shit they weren't supposed to be doing, man. And this time they got caught. Apparently something that, oh shit, it's nasty doing there, man. The fuck, proper environment for rats, Ugh, nasty. So apparently been digging this tunnel for a year, man. The fuck is that on the ceiling, man? It's all fucked up. Apparently, okay. Yeah, apparently there's some dispute going on, some legal dispute or some shit, and it's been going on for long, and they decided to take matters into their own hands because Esau just does that, man. He does what the fuck he wants to do, man. Doesn't give a fuck about laws and that. He just do what the hell he wants to do, man, and usually he gets away with it, usually gets away with it, man. But like I said, this time he got caught in the act, caught red-handed, as the saying goes, right? Well, I'm going to have some little bit of fun with this one, so I ain't going to make this too long. But Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 7 says, "And the Lord thy God will put all these curses upon thy enemies." Usually Jay just catching hell all the damn time, getting fucking thrown down to the ground with fucking knees on heads and shit. You know what I'm saying? Getting beat downs and, and whatever, man. Jay just getting harassed, out here by cops, man. So these curses, man, they're definitely coming upon their enemies, and they're touching Amalek now, man. Damn. Right now you got Israel on a global scale with the whole Palestine thing. They're looking bad. Even though they're trying to justify their position, and funny enough, they're talking about tunnels too. Yeah, it might be that they're not even. Maybe they didn't even make those tunnels. Maybe it was inside. They seem to like tunnels. Yeah, man, and yeah. So they're not looking good right now, man. And people are starting to, well, not starting to, but even more so, scrutinize these guys, man, and their actions upon the earth, man, because they get away with far too much, man. They're doing all kinds of craziness and wickedness upon the earth, and they get away with everything, man, because when you start to say anything, they automatically drawing out race cars and shit, calling you anti semi and all this kind of stuff, It's just like you can't say nothing. You can't criticize them. I'm surprised they even let the cops bust them. You go, no, this is a hate crime, hate speech, and they usually just get off the hook. You know what I'm saying? But not this time. So it's good, right? So yeah, these curses they're coming, they're falling upon our enemies, man. We can see that, right? Because usually you wouldn't hear something like this usually. All right, it says the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thine enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. Right? So yeah, like I said, it's all transferring over nicely. The curses onto our enemies. And what they got their Modelo there, cerveza, beer. They're having a good time down there. All right. What presets do they have? Let's just grab this quick. Right, it's Revelation chapter 2, verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them that say they are Jays, right? And are not, but are the synagogue of Satan, man. Is the man were digging under the synagogue and building all these tunnels, man. And they think they can get away with it because, they've positioned themselves to be, the untouchable God's people on the planet that can't do no wrong, man. But that's all lies, man. They're the synagogue of Satan, really. As like I said, these curses to come upon them, and it's revealing all of that. But yeah, these men are lying. They're nothing but shysters, fraudulent. What was it? How's it go? Fraudulent or deceptive, unscrupulous, unethical. Yeah, all these words, all these terms. That's what they are. Liars. All the lot of them. Right. His name was chapter 9, verse 2. Though they dig into hell, thence shall my hand take them. Right? Though they climb up into heaven, thence will I bring them down. Yeah, maybe they were getting ready early for the coming of the Lord, man. They was trying to dig their underground tunnel system to escape. Maybe, maybe maybe they were saving it. For Nathaniel's what he calls like the rebellion of Esau in the kingdom of heaven. Maybe they were just building these tunnels for later on. Maybe that's how they were gonna move the missiles around, move the weapons around, man, and rally their army together. Use these secret tunnels that they've been building for all this time. Maybe that's what they were. I mean, who knows, right? Who knows what they were doing? But yeah, all this stuff is crazy, is it? Right? Like I said, I'm just having a bit of fun, man. But so though they dig into hell, and thence shall my hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down. Right? So, they can't use these bunkers, these tunnels to hide, because you know what? There's a lot of these secret tunnels around, man. And you wouldn't know about it obviously because they're secret, but there's tons of them, right? Especially here in London, under London, there's tons of these tunnels, right? And they get used for evacuations and things like that, to try to escape or trying to protect themselves, like kind of like bunkers and different railway tracks and that are laid down that you just don't. I remember when I was young, we went to this station and we was being shown because certain stations were used as shelters for against the air raids, and they was talking about all these railroads that are not actually connected to the regular railroads, isn't it? The underground, and and that they would go to different places of Parliament and stuff like that. So there's tons of these tunnel systems under there, man. And obviously, you got these small hats, continuing that digging their own ones, But yeah, these things, no matter these, because in that time these elites and that they're gonna hide and shit and under there and all that kind of stuff. But they're not going to be safe. They can't hide from the Lord. They're going to be drug out and drawn out. Okay, pulled out by the scruff of their necks and just shackled. You know. So then, though they hide themselves in the top of Carmel, I will search and take them up thence. And though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, thence will I command the serpent, and he shall bite them. So there's no way to escape or run from the Heavenly Father, man. You know, everything is you're gonna you're gonna get your judgment, man. All right, I'm gonna get your judgment. Let's see. I'll leave that one to last. It's Revelation 6 verse 15. And the kings of the earth and the great men and the rich men and the chief captains and the mighty men and every bondman and every free man hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains, and said to the mountains and the rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb. All right, so these men are going to be hiding in places like this, trying to escape the judgment. You know, but America, you know, they're going to get set on fire, man. There ain't going to be no tunnel system that's going to protect them from that. Okay, they're going to get burnt alive, man. You know. It says, for the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand? You know. The answer is no one. In Psalms 58 and verse 2 said, yea, in heart ye work wickedness, ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. The wicked are estranged from the womb, they go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. You know, like I said, these guys are just fraudulent guys, man. They're just, you know, they're the wicked, isn't it? You know, so they're always going to be doing some mad criminalistic shit, you know, but trying to pass off like they're the embodiment of righteousness on the earth, man. So the poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear, which will not hearken to the voice of charmers, charming never so wisely. Break their teeth, O God, in their mouth. Break out the great teeth of the young lions, O Lord. Right? The Lord is you know, destroying the power of these Edomites, beginning with with the elites, okay, which are the tribe of Amalek. You know, the Lord is weakening them. You know, the teeth representing their militaries. You know, the Lord is put them in a weakened position, man. They're not the same power that they were. Right? The Lord is wearing them down. Okay, giving these other nations opportunity to rise up against them. Right? That's why you see these other nations, you know, creating their own bloc, their own alliances with the BRICS nations and that. You've got these different alliances being made, Russia, China, Iran, you know, all these guys are banding together against them, man, because, you know, they figured that together they can, you know, take down America. And that's what's being set up to happen, man. The Most High is setting it up. Okay? This is Micah chapter 2 verse 1. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it's in the power of their hands. Right? And they covet fields. All this is, I think this whole thing is over some sort of property, issue or whatever, man. They was trying to get something. I can't remember what it was now. But yeah, so they just decided to get it by other means and, you know, some crazy shit, right? So, but this is what they do. They go around stealing shit, you know, by unscrupulous means, by unethical means, right? So they covet fields. They see it and they want to take. And that's what Esau's gone around the earth doing, taking lands that don't belong to him, right? Because they think they have the right to do so. Because they have the ability, the might to do that, you know, to do so, right? But might don't equal right. Right? You were given your inheritance, and you have to deal with that, man. You don't have the authority to go around taking everybody else's and taking what you want, right? So they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses. I mean, them are fighting over those tunnels, man. Fighting the police, right? take them by violence and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage, right? And they've done the greatest crime, with stealing our identities, man. Like I said, putting themselves up as the embodiment of righteousness on the earth, to be God's people on the planet, you know. But it's not just our heritage that they steal, man. That's what they do, They go around stealing people's heritages, man, and putting different masks on, so you can't identify them as what they are, which are Edomites, man. That's who these people are. They're all Edomites, man. Those that rule the earth, and these small hats, they're all Edomites, right? But they like to go by different names, so it's confusing, man. Like, to throw you off the trail. They might call themselves Greeks, when they weren't the original Greeks, and they just hijack everything, man. So they're not easily identified, And yet they want to identify everybody on the earth, though, with the MOTB. Yeah, ironic, isn't it? Right, so it says, verse 3, therefore thus saith the Lord, behold, against this family do I devise an evil, from which ye shall not remove your necks, neither shall ye go haughtily, which proudly, right? For the time is evil. And in that day one shall take up a parable against you, and lament with a doleful lamentation, and say, we be utterly spoiled. He have changed the portion of my people. He have now, I said, how have you removed it from me, turning away he have divided our fields. All right. So almost in that one, right? So, judgment's coming for Esau, man. Like I said, you see the curses, doing their work, man. They're coming upon our enemies. All right, it's Deuteronomy chapter 25, verse 17. It says, remember what Amalek did unto thee by the way, where you were come out of Egypt, how he met thee by the way, and smote the hindermost of thee, even all that were feeble behind thee, when thou was faint and weary, and he feared not the Most High Yahweh. Therefore it shall be, when the Lord thy power have given thee rest from all thine enemies round about, okay, which hasn't happened yet. Okay, we haven't had that rest yet, right? In the land which the Lord thy power giveth thee for an inheritance to possess it, that thou shalt blot out the remembrance of Amalek from under heaven, thou shalt not forget. We're being told by the Heavenly Father that we are not to forget this, man, because we need to do this. We need to blot out the remembrance of Amalek. We need to get rid of these guys permanently. The Lord desires it. He wills it. God wills it. And that's what's going to happen in the end. All this bullshit, man, is going to lead them to this moment we're in here, where they're going to be blotted out, removed from the earth, with the rest of Esau. So how is the Most High going to have mercy on Esau or these heathens, man, when the Lord don't give a shit about them, man? The Lord wants them to fucking feel pain, especially Amalek, especially Esau. Right? The Most High wants to remove them off the earth. So how can there be mercy for him? He's telling us not to forget. What, you think the Most High forgot? Bro, he didn't forget. Damn sure he didn't forget. We might have forgot, because we forgot. We're being reminded. This is why we're telling you these things are going to happen unto Esau, right? Because we're being reminded, man. And so we're going to remind you. So yeah, we remember Amalek, man. That's why we like it when we catch hell, man. When Esau catches hell, we like it. We rejoice in it. Which one did I read yet? All right, yeah. All right, so Job 20 is the last one, right? We're going to read this and close out, right? 20 verse 4 says, knowing thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. Right? So like I said, we're watching, the downfall of our enemy, and these curses are coming upon them. Their time is at an end, man. Right? They've had their opportunity to be rulers over us, and to have their kingdom. But that's all coming to an end now, right? Verse 6 says, though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, right? Because he's exalted himself, right? Yet shall he perish forever like his own dung. He gonna perish, man. He gonna be destroyed. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? He shall fly away as a dream and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. The eye also which saw him shall see him no more. Neither shall his place be any more behold him. Right? He's not gonna be in the earth. He ain't gonna have no inheritance. Okay, and nobody gonna see him. Right? It says his children shall seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their goods. His bones are full of the sin of his youth, which shall lie down with him in the dust. Though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, because like I said, they get away with all this shit usually, man. So wickedness is sweet in his mouth. He just gets away with it, and he gets what he wants. He enjoys doing it, right? So though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he hide it under his tongue, though he spare it and forsake it not, but keep it still within his mouth, right? I mean, he don't ever turn from it, man. You think that he's out here doing good in the world? No, he's always doing the wickedness, man, because that's what he really enjoys doing. But he just hides it. You don't see it. It's not plain and open to individuals. They don't want to believe that these guys are just doing wickedness all the damn time, but they are. It's just that when they present themselves in public or areas, they put on that false facade to make you feel like they're kind of like regular people trying to do good in the world, man. Which is bullshit. Okay, these guys are fucking, all of them are scum. It says, yet his meat in his bowels is turned, it is the gall of asp within him. He hath swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again. God shall cast him out of his belly, right? These small hats, man, they might got money and own this business, own this industry, and doing all this and doing all of that, right? They've collected all these riches and power and influences, right? But you're gonna have to give that all up, man. Okay, you're gonna vomit them back up, right? So he shall suck the poison of asps, the viper's tongue shall slay him. He shall not see the rivers, the floods, the brooks of honey and butter. That which he labored for, he shall restore. All this wicked ass work you've been doing to gain for yourself, man, you're gonna have to lose it all and restore it all. Give it all back. Right? And shall not swallow it down. According to his substance shall the restitution be, which is everything you got. Right? And he shall not rejoice therein, because it's gonna be a fucking sad moment for you, man. That day, when that day comes, Yahushua comes, man, and drags your ass out the fucking holes, the fucking tunnels and all this shit, right? You're gonna be fucking sorry, because you ain't gonna own a damn thing from that very moment. You're not gonna own yourself. You ain't gonna own shit. your children, you ain't gonna own nothing, right? And everything you've worked so hard to collect and collate for yourself and to enjoy, that's gonna be taken away from you. All right? Why? Well, we're gonna read it, right? It says, because he have oppressed and have forsaken the poor, because they have violently taken away an house which he builded not. You take shit where it's not yours. Going around the earth, living by the sword, as per your blessing. Esau's blessing was to live by the sword, right? You go around taking shit that don't belong to you, man. Stealing. The thief cometh not but to kill and to... thief coming not to steal... Let me just get it. Let me just grab it. Obviously, I can't talk. Still to kill. That should be okay. Right? The thief cometh not but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. That's what all Esau's been doing, man. These small hats, all of them. That's what they've been doing. Look at what they're doing in Palestine, right? They're just taking shit that don't belong to them. So I am come that they might have life and that they might have it more abundantly, right? But the thief cometh not but for to steal and to kill, right? And this is why we're not going to forget, because this is what you've been doing, man, and you need to be judged. Where was that now? Verse 20 says, surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly, he shall not save of that which he desired. There shall none of his meat be left, therefore shall no man look for his goods. Right now, Esau kind of like, envied in the earth because of his status, because of the power that he rules and the riches that he's got. All these fucking millionaires and billionaires and trillionaires and shit. Like, people want to be him, right? But in the time to come, like, he ain't gonna have shit, so I ain't gonna be looking for him. looking to aspire to be like him, because he's gonna be down bad. He ain't gonna have nothing worth wanting, right? It says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. Right? So just when you're about to fulfill your evil agendas, when you're on the precipice of success, right? The Lord is gonna smack the shit out of you. Right? Just slap the shit out of you, man, and take you out of your seat, at your place. Okay? So every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. When he is about to fill his belly, God shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he's eating. Right? So you don't even get to save the whole meal, man. Okay, you're going to fall short. He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through, right? Because the ultimate judgment that's coming to the land of America is these missiles, man. The thermonuclear missiles. You know, where these guys are at right now. You know, where is it at? Is it in New York? I think it's in New York. This must be, right? Brooklyn. Right? These men get burnt up, man. That's the judgment that's coming to the land of America. Fire. Okay, by these thermonuclear missiles, man. Alright? This is he shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. It is drawn and cometh out of the body, yea, the glittering sword cometh out of his gall. Terrors are upon him. All darkness shall be hid in his secret places. A fire not blown shall consume him. Right? Like I said, it's talking about that fire from the missiles, the explosion, right? It should go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle. The heaven shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him. The increase of his house shall depart. And you're going to lose it. You're going to lose it all, man. It's a high-risk game, man. that Esau's been playing. He's going to lose. The increase of his house shall depart, and his goods shall flow away in the day of his wrath. This is the portion of a wicked man from the Most High Yahweh, and the heritage appointed unto him by the Most High Yahweh. Right? So, man, these men ain't looking good for these guys, man. Like I said, things are turning for them on the global scale, on the local scale, and you know, people who are coming against man. You know, so the curses are befalling upon them, man. So, like I said, this was just a little fun one. You know, watching these small hats get jacked up by the cops. You know, but Lord willing, it's been edifying, and I'll catch you brothers and sisters on the next video, man. So till next time, I say shalom.